This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Today, we discovered that Channel 7 newsreader Rick Arden has an amazing special skill. We put it to the test, and look, I don't spoiler alert, he came through.
It's amazing. It really was.
You'll hear a message that a lovely girl received after a date from a true gentleman, and then we'll talk to people about the messages they've received after a date. And you'll meet Adam from Singleton, and believe me, Adam's not going to be Singleton for much longer.
I think
Certainly
so.
isn't. Catch up with Jeremy McGovern from the Eagles. He's in ripping nick, everybody.
Isn't he? He looks
the
so sharp.
Reasons why people have missed a shift at work.
Yeah. Well, are they the real reasons? They're the reasons they gave.
Yes.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean
Nathan, Nat and Sean
on Nova.
on Nova 937. Let's go.
It's 6:05. Nathan and Sean. Happy Thursday, everybody.
It's
So
gonna
good to be here.
a great day.
Footy's back tonight, Sean.
It is. It's going to be 100,000 at the G tonight. It's going to be smoking.
Gee.
We're catching up with our mate Gov this morning too. Oh, good. To celebrate.
That's right, everybody. Richard Porras is back today.
Yeah.
That's right. We are filling up vessels with water, and you are listening to make sure we don't overspill it. Closest to the top wins $1,000.
It's quite a skill.
It's a great game because you don't, every day it's a different vessel. Every day it's different coloured water.
Had to pop down to Kmart yesterday
Oh, hello.
to buy the three
vessel.
vessels.
The vessels. Keep the receipt.
The three vessels. What's that?
Did you keep the receipt? It's a tax deduction.
You know what? No, sure. Because you know what? It's such a bargain. I don't need to get that money back.
And you can take the vessels home and use them there. Hey,
We'll talk about that after the competition.
First class of 50K is back, of course. There'll be another boarding call. Could be your name called this morning.
And something very interesting is happening this morning. As you know, one of the gods of news here in Perth is Rick Arden from Channel 7. Rick Arden's going to be dropping by the studio today because we have found out that he is an expert in a particular subject. He wants to take on one of you to see if you are as smart as him in his knowledge.
So
I'm actually really looking forward to this.
is his brag that he's an expert warranted? That's what we're going to
And
find
the
out.
thing that he is an expert in, I would not have guessed that.
No.
No, you wouldn't have guessed it. But you respect it, don't you?
So one of you will be taking on Rick Arden today. Pretty exciting stuff.
I mean, you could wrestle him, I suppose. No, in about the special subject. Okay, cool.
No, we can just make it a fight.
Why not?
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your trackies, jump on the What If app.
With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks and more, find the perfect fit for Holiday You.
Book your getaway on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
There was a chick who spotted a employment ad on Craigslist in the US for a bar and restaurant. Now, this bar and restaurant, their ad was a bit of a rant. You can tell they've probably been put through the ringer by some very unreliable staff. Mm-hmm. And they, in the ad, you'll hear from Abby, who was put it up on TikTok. You'll hear in the ad them telling the myriad of excuses that people have given not to rock up to work one day to miss a shift.
Okay.
And here's some of them.
Please do not apply if you have no alarm clock, oversleep, have a cell phone battery that dies constantly, preventing you from contacting us, have to give friends rides to work later than we start work, call in sick with an excuse because you partied too hard the night before your shift, experience flat tires every week, and suddenly become deathly ill on Coachella and Splash House weekends. Do not apply if you think you'll need nights off because your grandma poisoned you with her ham again, or your band has a gig and you need weekends off because your favorite roller derby has made it to the finals. It's ski season. You accidentally got on a plane to Vegas. You haven't surfed in a while. And you have a headache after going to too many garage sales. You woke up in a good mood and didn't want to ruin it. You've been at the casino all night and still have money to play with. You ordered takeout that is late and you have to be home to accept/pay for it. You've locked yourself in the house by mistake and there are no windows to crawl out of. Or if you want to work a few weeks before you go on your European, in quotes, vacation.
What would you accept? Because there's some of those you go, yeah, okay.
So the one I'd accept out of that is having a headache from going to too many garage sales.
Also, I would accept being poisoned by your grandma's ham again.
And also, woke up in a really good mood and don't want to ruin it.
fact that somebody
I'd accept jumped on a
somebody-
plane to Vegas.
accidentally.
Sure, they fell onto the plane.
I hate it when that happens.
Isn't that hilarious? Everybody has worked with or maybe had an employee that has come up with the most rubbish excuse of why they have to miss a shift.
But I get that they're being a little bit leftist. You can't just say, "Oh, I don't feel well."
No, you
that's
have.
boring.
Yes,
You've got to come
you've
up
got
with
to come
something.
up
It's
with
got to be
a
something
bit of GST on
innovative.
it.
But some of them are extra special.
If you just say, I'm really hungover,
No, that's not acceptable.
Yeah,
if
I
that's
guess so.
because
Yeah.
of your own behaviour.
Okay.
Okay, so if someone keeps saying, say 5 times someone in their family's died within a row,
Yeah.
like,
Or clearly the flat
can you
tyre one.
question that? You know what I mean? Like, say if they go, oh, my nana died, and then 2 weeks later, oh, my granddad died, 2 weeks later, oh, my cousins died, and then another cousin died. It's like,
Is it grandma's
Yeah.
hand?
should we look at the family's diet?
Yes. Yep.
Are you allowed to, as an employee,
To ask for a death
suggest
certificate?
a
question
doctor?
that? Or come to the funeral?
I think you should ask to come to the funeral.
Yeah, I'd really like to support you at
Okay.
the funeral.
So years ago, this lovely girl that works used to work here.
Nathan.
Who was that?
I mean, she is a lovely girl, so
She's
that's
a lovely
true.
girl.
amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, someone had thrown a brick through her window, but it was accidentally.
It wasn't meant for her.
It wasn't meant for her, so they knew it wasn't meant for her. But she took 2 days off after that.
I don't want to laugh too hard because I don't want to get in trouble.
But that was funny.
That was funny. That was so funny. What about
What?
another person who worked for us told us the story of how they couldn't come in, and then we found out on various social media platforms that there was other reasons to that.
We're backing away.
At least not after the other one.
Finish the story.
I think the lesson in that is that if you are going to give an excuse to not come to work, your social media needs to back that up. Do not then have social
sorry.
media that is at odds with what you've claimed.
I'm going to
No,
need
don't
Sean
take
to
that any
finish the
further.
story.
You're not with me. You're backing away.
We're here. We're
Natalie
next to
was
you.
bloody in the next studio. She didn't want to have anything to do with that.
Sean, go on, finish it.
All right, we want to know.
Yeah, the reason workers, right? So maybe someone you've worked with, or maybe someone that worked for you.
Or maybe it was you. Maybe
Yep.
you tried this on with the boss.
Yeah, the reason workers have given to miss a shift, all right? We're going to give somebody, Sean, $150 to spend at Autobarn Mechanical.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Are
if your car's stuck in reverse like we are.
Are you a qualified mechanic looking for top rates and a sign-on bonus? You can Google Autobarn Mechanical and find out.
All right, those very innovative excuses for not coming to work, we want to hear them. We're talking about the excuses people use for not working. Innovative.
Yep.
Like we had a girl here who just disappeared after a lunch break, didn't
Yes.
come back to work.
No.
And the reason was apparently she went home because she was bitten by ants.
Natalie, that was so
but,
great to hear that again.
To be fair, she didn't leave work. She was carried off to a picnic.
But she had so many excuses in the end.
I've been bitten by ants, but I still function and you know can do my job.
She when she started here, she was like one day, so the place would be her house would be flooded, couldn't come. Then
Yep.
the next day she'd come in with a neck brace. 2 days later with moon boots. And it was like how?
The best part about it is when she decided to leave for a new
pursue
job.
another job.
And I think everyone was just relieved. The insurance bill went
That's what
down.
our HBF premiums
I know,
are like. Hello, Jenny.
Hi, how are you?
Jenny. Okay, we want to hear the excuse for not turning up to work that you've heard.
Okay, so she rang in and she was devastated. Her pet rat had died.
Her
Pet
pet rat.
Rat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we do form attachments.
No,
don't we?
I know, but like a rat.
A rat.
Okay.
But then
yes.
Yep.
when she came back, she applied for bereavement leave.
What? So she could go to the funeral?
One assumes so.
Jenny, so how
rat funeral.
many days off did she have once the pet died? Was it just the one day of the rat
No,
and then came
two.
back?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days,
days,
and then came back and wanted extra leave.
Yeah, she wanted bereavement
Well, she had
leave.
bereavement because we're at the funeral right now, Sean. We're here.
We're gathered here today.
for Splinter the Rat in front of you all, his loved ones, and Jesus Christ.
Oh, No, do not ring your bell for that.
I
That's
think that
not
was
worthy.
way too early.
Do I have to unring that?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Did you grant her bereavement leave, Jenny?
No, I didn't.
How long do you get for bereavement leave?
Yeah, can we use this?
You can get 2 days.
Okay,
Now,
so wait.
plus 2 days.
So can I just talk about this? So cat, yes. Dog, yes. Right? Budgie, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Snake?
Yeah.
No.
Then no to rat. Because a rat goes in a snake.
Oh, yeah. In the hierarchy of things, yeah.
Rabbit? Dead rabbit?
You're a chance.
Unless it's a house rabbit.
Guinea pig?
No.
No.
Chook?
No.
No.
Because you just chuck it in the oven.
Yeah, that's a win.
If when it dies you can eat it, no.
Okay, you can ring your bell now.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jenny. Dave's in Mindari. Morning, Dave.
Good morning, crew. How you going?
Good, Dave.
Friday. Okay, what's the excuse?
Okay, the excuse was pretty standard. It was just, I'm sick, I'm not coming into work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for radio, we'll call this lady Mary.
Yep.
And Mary ended up going to the Calvary Fishing Classic, and that was the reason she needed the time off.
Yes.
Anyway, as things happen, she's won the ladies section of the fishing, and they've taken photos of her with this enormous jewfish.
Yes.
And they've put in the fishing section of the West Australian.
Bloody Mary's just pulled an absolute corker. And a Jewy as well,
I mean, if
Dave.
you're taking a sickie, you just can't win the thing, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, she's gone back to work, and the headmaster of the school
Yeah.
has called her into the office. And as she's come in, she's spied straight on the desk. There's the open West Australian with her picture on it. So she's had a bit of explaining to do.
So what did meant to...
But it's all good because everyone loves Mary, and
Yeah.
she stayed there for a long time.
The
And
only,
it was
the only
fish
way,
fingers for all.
Yeah, the only way to get past that is to
Yeah.
bring in heaps of fillets.
Yeah, absolutely. Half a kilo of Jewfish fillets will go a long way.
Amazing. Thanks, Dave. Tomo, hello.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, Tomo.
Tomo. Okay, talk to us. What's the excuse?
Oh, well, I had a bit of a hangover, so the first thing that came into my head was I rang the boss and said, can't make it in today, my fish tank's leaking, so...
My fish tank's leaking.
It's an emergency.
Yeah, so it made it sound like I had to stand there for the whole day and hold the tank to stop it flooding the house. So.
What, just stand there with your finger on a hole?
Did you feel, once it came out of your mouth, Tomo, did you feel like, is this enough?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if to believe it, but yeah, got paid for the day and it was a happy day.
Got paid for the day, no.
Okay, so I'm an employee, and I'm an employer, and my employer says my fish tank is leaking. Will that fly with me?
I'd be like,
how big is the fish tank?
Well, to be honest, I don't actually have a fish tank.
Oh, no, I know. But if I was to ask
The
a
imaginary.
secondary question,
Yes.
how big would the fish tank have been if you were asked?
Probably a metre squared.
A metre squared.
No, you need to have one of those restaurant-sized
that's
things.
right.
So if the leak is left, you'll
Yeah.
like literally be flooding your thing up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because then it's a household emergency.
yeah.
But
And you got the day off for that.
Yep, got paid for it.
Congratulations.
Got paid.
Right,
Got
there you
paid.
go.
There you go, anyone. If
The
you
old
want to,
leaky fish tank excuse.
if you want to get out of work today, there you go.
A lot of leaky fish
Yeah, a
tanks
lot
today.
of leaky
Sure.
fish tanks.
$150 to spend at Autobahn Mechanical. Dave, you're going to swoop in and grab this one. Mary, who got caught because her picture was in the paper.
Oh, yeah. If
Rookie mistake.
you're taking it off for a fishing competition, do not win. That is
Don't win.
That is my advice to you all.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Sean,
Sean, thanks for joining us.
Hey, guys.
where'd you just run from?
The other studio.
What were you doing there?
I was talking about getting one of those swimmers I was talking about onto the show.
Oh, okay. They're making that happen, though. So, here's
Yeah.
Kate Campbell now. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. You literally just went and got her.
Yeah.
You know what?
Unbelievable.
People say you're not that quick. You are. Okay, so this is pretty full on, right? So this chick in Melbourne, she has matched with a man on a dating app who seemed lovely and he ticked all the boxes, so they met in person.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The day went well. They spent hours, by the way, hours talking. And then at the end of the date, he asked if she would like to go back to his house for coffee. You know,
Coffee?
It's not.
Bit late for coffee, isn't it?
Coffee.
Was that a dirty chai latte?
It's John, a filthy chai.
Okay, I get it.
Filthy, dirty chai. She was tempted, but she decided to say no. And he said that he was 100% fine with that. So then she went home and she thought, you know what, that was one of the best dates I've ever been on my life.
Wow.
Hours talking. Like hours,
Yeah, okay.
Wow, yeah.
So they've
That's
really
great.
hit it off.
They've really hit it off. So she's gone to bed, she's all happy, and, and this is, that feeling you get. It's been a while, but that feeling you
The
get
flutters,
when
you
you
get the
think,
flutters.
this could be a thing. And then the next day she received a text message which read this. Hey, I think you're lovely and I could definitely see you in my future.
Oh.
Good start.
That's nice.
However, to get there, I feel that I need to address something.
Oh, okay.
While you have a beautiful face, you are physically way bigger than any girl that I would let myself date.
God.
I would even go as far as saying obese.
Oh.
What?
The only reason you were getting a second chance is because your personality is good enough to make me see past this at first.
Oh, that's nice.
But
I don't think he is seeing past it.
But my dear, I expect immediate action for you to redeem yourself.
Wow.
You will not be seen with me in public again until this is done.
Oh.
My suggestion is a personal trainer 5 to 6 times weekly and a strict diet.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's so
Also,
helpful.
you need to abandon your old-fashioned views on sexuality. The fact you wouldn't let me enjoy you physically last night was disappointing, and I'd expect more from a woman who is single in her late 20s. I sincerely hope you take these suggestions to heart. If not for my sake, then for the sake of your own well-being. This could be the start of the rest of our lives
I
together.
don't think so. I don't think it is. You know what I mean? I don't think it is the start of their life together. First of all, so he's filthy at her because she wouldn't sleep with him, but and enjoy her physically.
Yes.
Although he basically said your body repulses me.
Yes, no.
That's what he did say that.
Yes, he did. But and I think he was fine enjoying her privately, but he would not take her out for a public showing.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying. So he's being fair.
No, he's not.
I think we need to put ourselves in his situation, more so the opposite.
And that there's a very obvious reason why he's single.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
I mean, at the end, there's hopeful. This could be the start of the rest of our lives
No,
together if you
it
just take
couldn't.
my advice.
That's horrible.
My great advice. A personal trainer. Do you know how much it costs to get a personal trainer 6 days a week?
Oh, yeah, that'd be absolutely...
I mean, she's saving on food
Can
because
I
she's
just
not allowed
say,
to eat anymore.
when you write a bit of a lengthy text, because you're in a roll, and sometimes, it goes autocorrect, you always read back a lengthy text. So he's written this out, and then he's read back and went,
Pretty good. I know. And might have made some corrections.
Let's send that.
No, I am going to write obese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna write obese.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it
What
fairly.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason you don't get laid much, mate.
Well, that was good.
The person that's dated the most in this room is our friend Harry. Hello,
Harry.
Harry. No, don't go.
Hey, morning. Yeah.
Hello, Harry.
I have a little bit.
Have you received a text message after a date, or have you sent
Or was
one?
that from you?
No, Natalie, please.
Have you been to Melbourne, Luke?
No, I'm going soon. I've sent one after a date. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this date I went on just a few years back. Wonderful, really nice girl.
Love her.
And the conversation took a bit of a turn into some conspiracy theories.
Right.
Yeah, she spent a bit of time on the dark web, and it made for great chats.
What was the stuff? What was it? What was the poison?
The big one, lizard people.
Lizard.
She's
Well, Harry,
watched V, Nath.
they're everywhere.
Did
They
you
are
believe
everywhere.
in the moon landing?
Yeah, I actually brought the moon landing up as a bit of a joke at the end.
But she was serious.
Sure enough, well, the moon's not real.
Oh, the moon's not
The
even real.
moon's not real.
No.
Does she think it's a mega structure?
I guess so. I didn't get into
That's
that.
the movie
Something
Moonfall.
That the lizard people just put it there? Is that?
For sure, 9/11 inside job. I'm actually a little bit on board with that one though.
9/11 inside job.
Inside job, yeah.
It's pretty exhausting having a conversation with a conspiracy theorist because once they're finished with one and then you're like feigning interest, then they go, oh, they're liking this, and then they dive into the bucket of crazy. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Harry. Can I ask you? So the note that you sent her, the
actual
message you
text.
sent her, what was it to wind her up? Just to
No, it was kind of after that night. Hey, lovely to meet you. Had a great time. Interesting conversations. Not really on board with your conspiracy theories though. So
Did she
maybe.
respond?
Yeah, fair enough. She said. I've actually seen her since, and we've had open conversations about it. Different views.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Your values didn't align.
Yeah, we
That's
move
fine.
on.
Yeah. You know what? I'm guessing she's heard it before.
I think so.
I love how she just keeps throwing it out there. One day she's going to meet the guys going, lizard people. Did you just send her a picture of you as a lizard person and she's like, that's it, I'm out?
It's real. It's real.
All right, everyone. It's a simple question we'd like you to answer. The message that you received after a date, or if you were like Harry and you have had to send a message after a date, basically summarising the reasons why you're probably not going to see them again, or maybe why you are. I'm not sure. Give us a call, 13 24 10. We're going to give somebody, how's this, $300 cash. Whoa. Plus, you're going to go into the draw to win the ultimate Crab Fest weekend package. You can head down to the Channel 7 Argamandra Crab Fest this weekend. All the details are at crabfest.com.au.
That's a really good prize, actually. We're drawing that tomorrow, but it is for tomorrow night as well. So yeah.
Let me read it out. So 2 nights accommodation at the Seabull Mandurah, right?
Yeah.
You get 2 tickets to Soiree by the Bay on Friday night, 2 tickets to Cocktails Masterclass on Saturday, and 2 tickets to the VIP party on Saturday night with views of the fireworks display.
That is amazing.
You're living it up at Crabfest.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Hayley's in Kwinana. Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hi, Hales. Okay, did you send the post-date text or did you receive it?
No, I received it, and he didn't even wait until the next morning. So it was pretty swiftly after the date that I got the text.
Can you tell us about the date first? Was it lovely?
Yes. So, yeah, it was lovely. So I met him online, so we'd been chatting for a bit of time before the date as well. He seemed like a nice guy, definitely not a basket case, no red flags. But he was a teacher, which was also like, oh, that's lovely. He obviously loves kids. I've got a daughter. And so I was like, oh, he's ticking all the boxes here. Seems like he's an educated guy, nice bloke. And so we decided to go on the date, and he lives in Mount Lawley, and at the time I was living in Kwinana. So he asked me where my daughter went to school, and I said, oh, she goes to, a private school in Kwinana.
Yep.
And, the conversations moved on, and we were just chatting for the rest of the night. I had a really nice night. And then after we sort of said goodbye at the end of the night, I got a text about 20 minutes later that said that it's people like you that are the problem with our education system. You're a cashed-up bogan, and you're the reason that we have problems.
So your daughter should have gone to a state school.
Is that his point?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, so people sending their kids to a private school are ruining our education system.
Oh, my God!
And therefore that makes you undateable. In his eyes.
Yes, yeah.
And
a cashed-up bogan.
I know.
He must have been stewing on that for the entire date.
Yeah.
During the date, did you get an inkling at all that he had a chip on his shoulder about anything, or was he just really good?
No, he was fine. Which also made me sort of think, it's a bit of a coward thing to do.
Oh,
like, if you've got a problem with something, just
say it at the time.
Yeah, but you're right.
Yeah.
He would have been... That would have just got his goat.
Like, you could just ask, what's your objection to the public school system, and seen what you said.
Yeah, but not just that.
What I would have said is that the public high school in Kwinana, people get stabbed. It's not just like a smaller, like a lower level of education.
It's actually a class they teach.
Hayley,
it's an elective. You don't have to do it.
You don't have to.
There's not a person who would argue with that comment.
So wait there. So the whole thing, right? So did you take quite a lot of offence at the word bogan too?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
That was right. I liked that he told me I was cashed up as well.
Yeah, right.
Which wasn't true, but I was like, yeah, all right. I
object to that. I am just a bogan. I'm not cashed up. Love it. Thank you, Hayley.
Unbelievable.
Adam's in Singleton. Hello.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good, Adam. Did you send the post-date text or did you receive it?
I received it, and to be fair, I'd received similar ones before, and I guess I got to the point where I'd had enough of it. It's a lazy one. We had a beautiful day. I went mad. I even booked seats at the Petition Bar, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
We know what you mean.
Yeah, I wore my best jacket, everything. And,
oh my God,
I know.
Stop it.
The button's done up. And I thought the day went really well. I thought it went really well. Was really getting on. And by the time I got home, I drove home, and I had received a text, and I was a bit excited to read it.
Yes.
And it says, it was a beautiful day, but I feel that we live a bit too far apart. And I've had that quite a few times, and I thought, bloody hell. So in my annoyance, I wrote back, yes, I agree. Maybe one day in the future, somebody will invent a horseless carriage that will carry me at speed across black fields. I'm just 25 kilometres away.
You're not in another country, Adam.
Little freeway.
Well, I just thought I'd throw some arch sarcasm that way.
How many times, Adam, have you got you're too far away? How many times do you reckon?
Out of all the 160 dates I've had, I'd say about a third of them.
Right.
Wow, okay.
So, I mean, you live in Singleton. Are you?
Yeah,
sounds like you're destined to live in Singleton forever. Yes.
I'm never to escape. Why do all the single women of my age group all live north of the river?
What's your age group, Adam?
Between 40 and 50.
Between 40 and 50. You are very funny.
Yeah, you are.
You are. So I think there is a lot of women right now that will be going, I like the sound of this.
Do you mind moving?
Yes, please. Well, I'm in the Navy, guys. I move all the time.
Oh,
of course.
And he's a sailor, ladies.
I have a uniform on standby right now.
You know what that means? He knows how to iron. That's what that means.
Yeah, make his bed.
I actually do, and I'm really surprised about how many Aussies do not iron.
Yeah.
Can I just say right now, this is the best Tinder profile that you could ever have put out there. If anybody there likes the sound of what Adam's dishing out right now, contact us.
And I'll fight you for him.
Contact us, and Adam, we might see if we can get you hooked up.
Move you to Doubleton.
Oh, you can't do any worse than Tinder, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, Adam.
Adam, we're going to give you $300 so you're cashed up ready for the next date. Okay, you're already ready to pay for someone. Plus, you're in the draw to win the ultimate Crab Fest weekend package. Of course, you need someone to go with. Nat's putting up her hand. Head down to the Channel 7 Mandurah Crab Fest this weekend. All the details are at crabfest.com.au.
That's all yours, Adam.
Good job.
There you go.
All right, thanks, guys.
No worries.
No, thank you.
Might have to fight you for him, Nat.
Yeah.
And Adam has no choice. He goes to the winner.
Even Ellie came in going, no, he sounds all right.
I know. If anyone likes the sound of Adam, hit us up on social media.
We're all going out with him.
Jump us in a DM, send us a message or whatever, and we'll see if we can facilitate something.
It's going to be an awkward throuple, but we're on board.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
All rise because the king is in the house. Rick Arden from the Channel 7 News. Welcome.
Good morning,
Rick.
Welcome, Rick.
Thank you.
We've known you on television for 400 years.
Yeah.
We've personally known you for about 20. And we cannot believe we're now discovering something about you that we never knew. You're an expert in something. Tell everyone what it is.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I love Seinfeld. Love the sign. It's great. We go to... very good. Very good work by you. So we go to Seinfeld quiz nights around Perth.
There are more than one Seinfeld quiz
Oh,
night.
yeah, there are. And we love it. So we've got a team. We've got a couple of guys, Cal and Mitchell Wally. They grew up. Their father said, if you want to know about life, watch Seinfeld.
Yes.
So they can
The show about nothing.
The show about nothing. And they can just about relate episode word by word. So we're one team. The other team are a very good team, Jugdish, which is Jerry Seinfeld's alter name.
Yes.
His Indian name. Is they're very good too. So we usually win or the other team wins. So now we've started having quiz nights against each other just for us. So tonight we've got one at the Herdsman Tavern in Wembley at 7 p.m. We're inviting anyone who wants to come along, just roll up.
So you can
sit on our table.
You can sit on your table or can you take you on as a team?
Or you can take us on. Even if there's one or two people listening, roll up. We'll put you on a table with also one or two people listening who might want to come in and test your knowledge. We actually played a South of the River quiz night at a pub, and there was a very good husband and wife team. We don't know who you are, but you're out there somewhere. Come and join.
So you rush straight from, I guess the Channel 7's just around the corner from the Herdsman, which is handy.
Straight from work is great.
So, you've pretty much still got your makeup on and you go straight there because you're that keen.
Take the makeup off.
That keen to get to your Seinfeld quiz night at the Herdy.
Yeah, I take the makeup off. I mean, if I had the makeup off I'd almost go via connections and see Nathan.
I shorten the lashes there, Rick.
Yeah, right.
So, Rick, this is amazing because last time we were in, we talked about your love for karaoke, and now it's Seinfeld.
Yes.
So we're peeling layers off you later on in your life.
Hey, well, the straight-looking, serious guy on TV isn't always me.
I think this is absolutely great.
Okay, we're going to put you to the test against one of our listeners.
Yeah.
So if you are sitting at home going,
Yes.
I know heaps about Seinfeld,
Yeah.
I know more than Rick Arden
Yeah.
about Seinfeld.
Yeah, not like we don't want people going, I'm going to give it a go. No, you need to know Seinfeld.
Yes.
All right?
Inside out.
Yes. And how about this?
He's wearing a
Rick?
Seinfeld shirt, for goodness sake.
I know. It says no soup for you.
Love it. Soup Nazi.
All right, so Rick, here's the deal, okay?
Sure.
The winner
Yep.
out of you and
Yep.
whoever we find to challenge you will win $150 What If voucher.
Great.
You love travelling. You like going around staying
Great.
places.
Mine will
so-
go straight to charity if it can, but that's all right.
Will it?
Yeah, why not?
Is that charity
That's
Rick Arden?
Arden's charity.
No, it's not the Human Fund. George Costanza's got one called the Human
It's the
Fund.
Rick
Not
Arden
him.
long weekend.
Benevolence fund. All right, 13 24 10. If you need to know Seinfeld, don't call up if you're just like, oh, yeah, no, I know their names. No,
Yeah,
you
no,
need to,
you need-
You need to
it's a
know
deep
it.
cut.
Needs to
You
be
do.
part of you.
You've got to be better than him, otherwise
All right.
we can't just let him win.
He might be
easily.
the black belt of black belts.
Well,
No.
I know. It is time to pit Channel 7 newsreader for the last 74 years, Rick Arden, against one of our listeners in a Seinfeld off, and that listener is Narissa from Parkwood. Good morning, Narissa.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Narissa.
Narissa, we need to know that you're up for the challenge. You know everything about Seinfeld.
I watch it every single night on Netflix.
Wow.
Oh, I love it, Narissa.
It's fresh too.
Yeah, great show.
And how many times have you gone through the series?
Oh, I wouldn't even know. Probably about
Okay.
10.
All right.
Okay.
This sounds like it's going to be a match team.
It
That's
does.
right. We've
It
got a
does.
bunch of questions. Here's what's going to happen. We'll ask the question. If you think you know the answer, you need to buzz in with your name.
Okay.
All right. If you get it right, you get the point.
Rick, you good with that? Buzz
I'm
in
good
with
with
your
that.
name.
We'll
You better
test your
buzz in with your
buzzers. Rick?
Bzz. Oh, sorry.
Say
Narissa.
Rick.
No, with a different buzzer.
Narissa, I was just getting a piece of paper. We want to get Narissa's number afterwards if we can. Narissa, stay on the line because we
now
need
you're
you
making
at
it
Seinfeld.
creepy. So we'll test your buzzer again, Rick, because it didn't work the first time. Rick?
Rick,
There we go.
No, I like bzzz.
Narissa?
Narissa.
Working
Narissa,
well.
okay. Special bees.
All right, are you ready? Where does Elaine work and what does she do?
Rick,
Yes, Rick.
Pendant Publishing, or she works with Jay Peterman, and she also worked with Mr. Pitt. And she also, most of the time, she's a publisher. She reads through manuscripts.
Didn't ask for a resume.
That is all accurate. Rick has shot out to a 1-0 lead.
Go, Narissa. Here you go. You go.
Okay. Question number 2. What is Jerry's apartment number?
Come on, Narissa.
Oh, Narissa.
Yes, Narissa?
5A.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
Narissa. You're on board.
Okay.
It's 1-1.
Okay. Third question. This is a bloody rip. I love it. Where did George Costanza famously pull out a golf ball from?
Rick,
Narissa.
Rick?
a whale's blowhole.
Okay, what did he say he was for an extra
A
point?
marine
Marine
biologist,
biologist.
and the golf ball's a titleist.
What number?
Okay. All right, guys.
Always the one.
that's
All right,
right.
listen to
I
Harry.
think we're going to ask all these questions because I never want this to stop. What's the name of the coffee shop where Jerry and his friends
Narissa.
No, Narissa.
Oh, Narissa.
Narissa?
Monks.
Very
Yes.
good. Very good.
It's 2-2.
All right.
Might have
All
to
right.
bypass the
Yeah,
next
I'm not
one.
asking the
Next
next
one.
one. Okay, here we go. Which main cast member does not appear in the pilot?
Rick,
Narissa.
Oh, Rick
Elaine.
is correct.
No.
Amazing.
Narissa,
Yeah,
you
I
knew
never
that
knew
too,
that.
didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, she did. Okay, it's Rick
Okay.
leads 3-2.
All right, next question. What does George want to name his future son?
Rick,
Narissa.
Rick?
7.
Correct.
Okay.
Narissa, you're doing well because
You
you're
are.
right on the hammer.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. What book's late return earns Jerry a stern talking to?
Narissa.
Narissa
Narissa.
Tropic of Cancer.
is correct.
Very good.
This is so good.
They know their stuff.
Okay.
Which guest star said they're real and they're
Rick.
Yes, Rick.
Narissa. Oh.
Terry Hatcher,
is correct.
otherwise known as Sidra.
Oh, was that
In
the
the
name
show.
in the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Sean,
Okay.
this is an easy one.
This is an easy one, yep.
Yep.
Who died from licking envelopes?
Narissa.
Rick.
Susan Ross. She died on May 16th, 1996.
Oh, my God.
That's right. And George is trying to get out of the marriage in
Can
the
I
first
tell you
place.
something, right? We were thinking some of these might be a little bit too
Yeah.
hard, and they're not. All right. According to a conversation between Jerry and Elaine, what's the magic number of dates when a face-to-face...
Yes.
Very good.
Number of dates, 3?
No. The number of dates when a face-to-face breakup is required?
Rick?
Oh, 5.
5, I'd say.
7.
No, it's
No,
seven.
7. Oh, there we go. We
There we
found
go.
one thing both of you didn't know. That's amazing. My favourite.
What's the name for Jerry's favourite shirt?
Rick.
Narissa.
Rick?
Golden Boy.
Yes.
Wait, there, extra points. He got a new favourite shirt. What was that called?
Narissa.
Yes, second.
Narissa.
Go, Marissa. Baby Blue is right.
Baby Blue.
We'll give you a point for that, Narissa. Well done.
Let's get
All right.
Rick leads 7-4.
All right. Next question. How much money does Kramer make upon originally
Rick.
selling his...
Yes, Rick.
$500.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Selling
Narissa, would
his
you like
life
to come in for the
stories.
point, Narissa?
You're right.
1,000.
Correct.
No,
Rick.
750.
750.
You're right.
Rick.
Too quick.
750.
Yeah. All right. Of Jerry's many shallow complaints about the women he dates, what petty thing bothers him about his girlfriend Gillian?
Rick.
Yes, Rick.
She's got man hands.
She does have man hands.
Oh, Amy's telling us to wind it up,
No,
but I just want to ask this one. What are the
Do it all
names of
day.
George's fictitious horses?
Rick.
Yes, Rick?
Snoopy and Prickly Pete.
Narissa, you knew all these answers, didn't you?
Narissa.
I know you did.
We'll have to call it there because we've got to get to the news with Ellie. But
Marissa, come to the Hurdies tonight. 7 o'clock. We need to see you.
You're a worthy opponent.
No, she can be on our table.
I know. I mean, we did have that $150 What If voucher, Rick. You can choose to keep it, or you could give it to Narissa if you wanted to.
Marissa, you can have it if you roll up tonight.
Oh,
and join the
thank you
fun.
so
How's that?
much.
There you go.
You've got to roll
Done.
up tonight.
All right,
Hurdies,
Narissa.
7
your
o'clock.
stuff,
Anyone can go.
Narissa.
Rick needs you on his team.
Oh, you'll be unbeatable then.
At the Herdsman
Well done,
tonight,
Marissa.
yeah?
Yes, please.
So, Rick, just with your team quickly, are you the most knowledgeable, or have you got people...
Oh, well, no, we've got people who are great. Yeah, they share the knowledge. It's great.
What's
And
your
it's
team's
fun.
name?
Our team is the Crazy Joe DeBowlers, named after a crazy on
Crazy Joe,
Seinfeld. And we're up against Team Jugdish. That's
Yes.
Jerry's alter name.
Perfect.
But look, there's prizes
There's room
tonight
for everybody.
two. Yeah, and for best impressions like these pretzels are making me thirsty or no soup for you. You know, it's a lot of fun. It really is.
Yeah.
They'll laugh. If people want to come along tonight, come along. We'll put you on a table.
Hey, what's George's alter ego name?
George?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Oh, George. He's Art Vanderlei.
That is right. Nathan just wanted to test you one more time before we let you go. Art Vanderley.
Thank you so much, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
Rick
Thanks,
Arden,
guys.
You have
puzzle
proven
of a
yourself.
man.
You've proven yourself.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We all know these three have no filter, but for water with consistent results, visit Complete Home Filtration. Taste, feel, see the difference with 20% off for the month of March.
Oh, it's the game everybody's talking about. It is Richard Poorer is up for grabs, $1,000 cash, all thanks to Complete Home Filtration.
You need to be listening carefully, though. If you spill over, you are OUT out.
That's right. Competing today is Tim, Emma, and Lisa. Hello, Tim.
Good morning.
Tim, say hello to Gov.
Morning, Gov. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Now, Tim, you know what the deal is. Of course, everyone's talking about this competition. Gov is going to be pouring water into the vessel today. He'll tell you when he's going to start. You need to tell him when to stop. You're going to want to get as close as you can to the top without going over and spilling. If you spill, you're out. And then once the three of you are done, we're going to measure and see who has gotten close to the top, and that'll be the winner. Today's mystery vessel, everybody, is a vase. That's right, everybody.
Vase.
It is a vase. Can I tell them
That
the
narrows
height
it
of
down
the
a lot.
vase so they can get a little... Or what do you
I
think?
Yeah,
I think we need to.
I think so.
Because that won't
It's not a
help you if you
huge
don't know the
vase.
width.
It's not a small vase. It's from Kmart.
Would you say it's a medium vase?
I would say it's a medium vase, Natalie.
And the water is some blue and some gold in honour of the West Coast Eagles for Jeremy McGovern.
Yeah. The vase is approximately 19 centimetres tall.
Right.
Okay, and it's not like a huge wide vase. It's a cone shape from going up to the,
Yeah. All right. Enough about the vase.
What
You're
are
just
you
going to
doing?
have to use your senses now.
I'm just saying how many litres are in it.
No. Well, we don't
We're
want
about
to
to
give
find
that
out.
away.
Yeah, I know. That's
All right.
All right, you ready?
Are you ready to pour?
I'm ready to pour.
Begin pouring now. Okay.
Stop, he said.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
All right. We move on to our next contestant, Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Hey, Emma.
McGov is doing great work on the jugs today, I must say. All right, Emma, he's going to start pouring for you.
Remember to say stop when you think you want him to stop, right, Em?
Am I going for it?
Okay.
Yep.
Go now.
Stop. Okay. Thank you, Emma.
We move on to Lisa from Stirling. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
So far, Gov has poured 2 jugs of yellow water, but we're moving on to the blue water now.
Blue's coming in.
Yep.
As we know, closest to the top will walk away with $1,000.
Be bold, be brave.
Lisa is starting now.
Stop.
Stop.
We can tell you this: you're all a long way from the top.
Can I just tell you all?
From the
Can I
top.
just tell you all your flowers must die within 30 seconds. This is a 19 centimetre tall vase.
Yeah,
That's
nobody
big.
got half full.
I don't know. Wow, that is
Okay.
short. Yes.
Now is the time to start measuring. Is there one that you can obviously knock out first?
Yes. Oh, wait. Yep.
Do you remember which one was which?
Yep. Yep. The first one to be knocked out is Tim from Tapping. What are you doing?
Not even
Tim.
close, mate. So far.
Tim, you're not even you're probably a quarter of the way up,
Yeah.
Tim, unfortunately.
Oh, mate.
1 quarter.
Yeah, not really sure on the flow rate there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, the flow rate. He's questioning the flow rate.
It was consistent though across.
Yeah, it was.
Consistent. It was consistent.
Good to hear.
All right, we don't even need the
We don't need the ruler.
We don't need the ruler.
What about
today.
for dramatic?
Yeah,
Okay, for dramatic.
I think-
Okay, measure. Gov. All right, here we go. So measure.
So Emma's.
So measure. Let's
From
go
the bottom.
Lisa's first. Yeah. Tell us how many centimetres worth of water is in the vase.
Oh, that looks like 7 centimetres.
7 centimetres.
It's a 19
in a 19
centimetre vase, by the
centimetre
way.
vase. I mean, come on, Lisa.
Is that the same?
Remember,
Oh, I have to go to
measure
the
once, cut twice.
All right,
Well said,
and this is Emma from Baldivis.
7.5.
All right, Emma.
Out of 19.
So Emma, you have done it.
Emma!
You've won $1,000 cash, all thanks to complete
Well
home
done.
filtration and the greatest game of all time. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you so much.
Emma.
Yes, it's great.
And congratulations on the win, but I'm going to say something to all of you. Piss poor effort.
Piss poor effort.
That was not brave. That was not bold. I went to Kmart. I drove my car using my fuel to Kmart, spent my time to buy 3 vases out of my money.
Can we talk about Amy, who went to the kitchen to get another jug of water in case we did not have enough, and we didn't even get through 2?
Like, what are you
We
also
did.
worried about if it spills over? I mean, there's not going to be a tsunami. You know what I mean? God, were you not expecting to pour a little bit for a bit longer?
Yeah, I was geared up to pour for a long time, but
He's trained all pre-season.
I tell you what, you're going to have plenty of energy in the bank to play against North Melbourne this weekend.
I might take this on the plane with me and drink it on the way. This will feed the whole team here.
Yeah,
all
that's
this.
right. That's right. Well, you're already bleed blue and gold, so you might as well drink it as well. Thank you so much, Gov, for being our celebrity pourer.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for being back with us for 2023. We're very excited.
Yeah.
I'm stoked as well. See you soon.
And Richard Pour is back for its last round tomorrow, everybody.
Ali's cracked it, and she said that she needs to be the pourer.
Yeah. Unless we get a better offer.
And
She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it.
What?
No, she said she's cracked it and she's refusing to do it.
Oh, because she doesn't want to be the poorer slops. Well, you are the poorer slops.
In every sense.
Hashtag poorer slops.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It is devastating to know that tomorrow is the last time that we will be pleasured with the competition that is taking, well, I think,
the planet?
The entire planet by storm. Richard Pourers.
It is. Or over. See, you're out. You're out. Just like that, Harry.
Tomorrow, look, we're just hoping we can get the most famous pourer of all time, Ellie Petrusevic, but she's being difficult.
And so, anyway,
being difficult about it.
Since we spoke to Gov about Crocs, right? Ellie goes, I want Crocs, and I went, well, I've never bought you a birthday present, so I'll buy you a pair of Crocs. but you have to do richer, poorest tomorrow.
Yes, you have to be the
So
poorer.
then she sends me the Crocs that she wants.
Are they the Gucci ones?
No, well, there's Crush Clog, $84.99, by the way.
I know.
No. And then once I agreed to that, she started screaming about, I want the Gucci clogs. And I was like, you're not getting Gucci clogs. How much is the Gucci? Well, I'm not even going to guess.
Not even going to guess.
not
But
getting the
the
Gucci
commitment needs to be that she needs to be
the poorer.
The poorer.
Yeah, duh. Ben,
Yeah, actually, I think I should think you should get her the Gucci
I'll
clogs.
buy Ben the Gucci clogs.
Please. I have a pair of Crocs.
Oh, do you, Ben? Do you rock them?
Got a pair of white Crocs, yeah.
Oh,
White.
no, I don't think that's right.
What are you playing tennis in them? What's that about?
I just wear white shoes. White goes with everything.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
But it gets so dirty so quickly.
Yeah, but then you just spray them
Can
with
I
the
just
hose.
say, that's exactly like we did Ricardo and the Seinfeld quiz this morning. Jerry Seinfeld wears white sneakers
Yes,
everywhere.
and everything with everything.
Just
There you
simple.
go. Yeah.
I love my Crocs. Get a pair.
Hey, were you impressed by Ricardo this morning?
Yeah.
Unbelievable the knowledge he has about Seinfeld. If you missed out on anything on today's show, and believe me, there's some fantastic things. You can download our daily podcast, Nathan, Nat and Sean. And tomorrow, guys, I think we're going to be try and get Adam from Singleton back on because we've had some ladies that like the cut of his jib. And the size of his... No.
Well, and the fact you can iron. That's very attractive, I'll be honest.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.